Let's bring in a man who won 3 European Cups and 7 league titles as Liverpool. It's a very good morning and a happy new year to my old Soccer Saturday pal, Phil Thompson. Morning, Tomo.
Morning, Tomo.
Morning, Jeff. Morning, Dino. Oh, is it Sir Jeff?
Not quite.
Pumping Soccer Saturday for a knighthood for the Sir Jeff Stelling stand at Hartlepool, and they only give you an MBE.
Which I am very, very grateful for, Tomo.
Absolutely. Well done, mate. You deserve it.
Thank you very much indeed. And I've turned a new leaf, Tomo. I'm going to be a nice person from now on. So tell me, has Jota finally hit the deck, or is he still going down?
I know he goes down a bit late. I can't argue with that.
A bit late?
But it doesn't matter. He was still fouled. That was the thing. You see his elbow catching his ankle. So, yeah, it took him a while. But it was a penalty. And listen, we deserved it. Don't be picking. Don't be picking at it. I thought we were awesome last night.
Tomo, I was just going to ask you there. I mean, I'm thinking Liverpool's engine. I mean, it's like the Red Bull engine in Formula One. I'm thinking the bits on the edges are Salah, Nunez and Diaz, but the engine room now, he's got Szoboszlai, Gakpo, Jones, Elliott, Gravenberch, Thiago, who's still injured. Trent can play in there. So the way they're pressing and closing down and working now, you'd think if any of them get injured, we're going to struggle to keep the tempo up. But they've got 9 midfield players who can just keep that going. I think they look really good.
This is the thing which is the enlightening thing for us Liverpool fans and other people watching. How are they going to reinvent this midfield area? And I think players have come forward. The likes of Curtis Jones was excellent last night. Harvey Elliott, Endo was surprised. Everybody. Szoboszlai has done the same. We're losing Endo, but McAllister's coming back in. Do you said the word there, the pressing is working. The main difference from last season to this season has been the high energy press has been back and back to effect. Because you look at last season, Hendo was a lot older, Fabinho was a lot older. That engine room, there's a lot of miles in those legs. And I think we're coming to the end of their time, and that press has been a massive thing in Jurgen's outlook on our game.
Did you feel, Tomo, that before last night, Liverpool were winning without playing brilliantly, but last night was the night when it all clicked and maybe is a springboard to push you onto that title?
Jeff, it's a good point. One of your first good points. It was just when you have a look at our games, I would like to think, well, we've really gone through our blip, but still been getting results. But you look at Arsenal have that little bit of dip and they get beat. Villa have been excellent and very consistent. City maybe have had their dip. Now, if two teams can go on a good run when they're playing well, it's Liverpool and Man City, as has been proven. And I just look now, and you're quite right. The first half against Burnley was excellent. We should have been 3 or 4 up. The second half, at times we were hanging on, Burnley had chances. But last night, things came together. Now, that first half could have at least been 3 or 4. One day soon, I think, because we're having now 33, 34, 35 shots per game, and we're not getting, I think it was 15 attempts on target last night. And sooner rather than later, I think somebody's going to get a bit of a hiding.
Yeah, Tom, I was going to ask you about Nunez. Like, the jury's out with everybody, and every time Liverpool lose a game or slip up a little bit, they point the finger. You can't win anything unless you've got a striker who gets goals. Every single team really get the same thing thrown at them. Arsenal are getting it now with Jesus. How do you see Nunez? Because I watch him and I still can't work out whether he's an absolute world beater or he's just not going to be good enough.
I think, a lot of the jury's out. What I think he has brought is that energy to our front line. Whether he plays him, and sometimes Klopp's played him on the left wing. He's played him down the middle. But what you talked about the press, well, that brings intensity into our game. And that is one. At times, he's like Captain Chaos. Yeah. He just charges, runs about, and he causes teams problems. He runs in behind, maybe he goes offside. But defenders back off and back off and back off. And then it creates space for others. That's what Darwin has brought us. Yes, I think you see the finish from Isak when he went through. and he just lifts it over alley and goal. Well, Darwin had a similar thing, but he has a couple of touches and he seems to panic. When he doesn't have time to think too much, he drives the ball in. That's when I think he's at his most dangerous.
Do you think he'll get it, Tomo? Do you think he'll get it?
He's just got to be a little bit more cuter with a lot of his finishing.
On AM, on DAB, via the TalkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. TalkSPORT.